Welcome to the 21-day Yoga for Beginners challenge. So come to a comfortable standing position. Soles of your feet are rooted on the ground, hands by the side of your body, Tadasana or the even standing posture. Take a deep breath in here, gazing forward. Exhale. Now inhale, sweep your hands up overhead. Maybe bring your palms to touch. Feel the lengthening, or just separate your hands. We call this extended mountain pose. And then with an exhale, so that you can bow forward, you can bring a micro bend to the knees, so that you can press your hands down on the ground and drop your head down here. Exhaling everything out. Stay here for a moment as you work the hamstrings. Now halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins and just gaze forward, feeling that nice flat back. And then stay here for a moment, just feeling that lengthening, and then press your hands down and then step your left leg back, coming into a lunge. Now gaze forward, feel the chest opening, and then so that you can sweep your hands up, coming into eye lunge, or what you call the crescent warrior. Your back foot are on toes. Keep bending the front knee 90 degrees and feel that stretch on the leg. And stay here for about 3 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Exhaling. Keep drawing that right knee forward a little bit more, and then keep pressing the left leg back even more, feeling that nice power and strength into the back leg. The hands are alongside the ears. Drop your hands down on the ground, and then stay here on the lunge or the low lunge as you gaze forward a little bit more, and then step back into downward facing dog. So in down dog, you're stepping the right leg to meet the left, creating a space between your feet, coming into an inverted V. You can pedal your knees for a bit here, feeling that nice stretch as you bend one knee at a time. And then inhale, exhale. Stay here for about 5 breaths. We find ease into the posture. Keep melting the chest more into the thighs. Exhale. Then slowly walk your feet to the top of the mat, coming into halfway lift, and then exhale, bow forward. Now slowly, so that you can round your spine as you come up, one vertebra at a time, coming into a standing position. Shake it out and just broaden your chest. Now good. Extended mountain pose once again. Reach your hands up towards the sky, feeling the lengthening, and then so that you can open into half angel wings. So you bend your elbows and then puff your chest up towards the sky, feeling that nice stretch as you lift the chest open. Stay here for about 5 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And then when you're done, lift those hands up, and then with an exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, hands on your shins, creating a flat back. And then stay here with a straight spine. And then when you're ready, you're slowly releasing the hands down and step your right leg back, coming into low lunge. Keep the front knee bent 90 degrees, and then when you're ready, reach your hands up towards the sky, coming into crescent warrior or the high lunge. You can drop your back knee if it's too much, just find an adjustment. Otherwise, keep that leg upright. You're pressing your right heel more towards the back, and you're bending the front knee even more. Keep reaching through the side body, so you want to feel the sides of the body are lengthening as you reach up even deeper, and you're bending your front knee more. We take like 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Slowly release your hands down. Stay on the lunge here for a bit as you gaze forward, looking forward a bit, and then with an exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Gazing at the space between your feet here. In an inverted V, your bum is up towards the sky, feeling that nice stretch and lengthening. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling. Bend your knees and then slowly walk to the top of the mat, coming into halfway lift, gaze forward, exhale, bow forward. Now slowly rising up nicely and tall, lengthen, and then extended mountain pose once again. Bring your hands to touch, reach up and tall, exhale, fold forward, bow. Now inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins, getting that flat back. And then on the exhale, press your hands down, step that left leg back, coming into low lunge. Take your hands up, coming into full crescent warrior. Keep bending the front knee more like what you just did in the first 2 rounds. Keep lengthening from the sides, back foot is strong. Get that front knee at a 90 degree or 85 degrees if you're just like starting out. Inhale once again. Exhale. Keep pressing the left heel back and supporting it on the balls of your feet, and the hands are alongside the ears. Inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Now spin your right hand forward, left hand back, coming into Warrior 2. So in Warrior 2, you're opening the shoulders, and then you're bending the front knee more, and you're gazing right towards your right middle finger. Feel the shoulders get that bit of a gentle stretch. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling. Breathe in, keep bending that front knee more, and out. Ideally, I like using my right elbow and keeping it on the same distance as the right knee, just to get that deep bend into the posture. Inhale, and then take your left hand back, lift your right hand up, and come into Peaceful Warrior. This is a very nice side body stretch. You would feel it on the right side of the body, and then you're trying to bend your front knee as much as you can, and you want to feel that nice side stretch on the obliques, especially the right obliques. And then take extended side angle. So drop your right forearm on your right knee, and then I want you to twist your torso slightly towards the left, and then reach the left hand forward. And as you do that, you're twisting the chest open, gazing towards the left palm. Feel that nice line you're drawing. So you're drawing some very beautiful lines here with your body as you open the chest. Keep twisting even more for 5, 4 breaths. Inhale and exhale. 3, it's a very nice side body stretch, and this also working the legs here. 2, now take Peaceful Warrior, left hand up, right hand peels up towards the sky, and then straighten your right leg, and then open your arms, and then hinge forward and take Trikonasana, triangle pose, and you lift your left hand up, right hand slides down your right shin, or you can bring it to your ankle, and then ideally you want to create like an alignment on your shoulders. Think of your body like being in an imaginary plane, like you're between 2 mirrors or a plane or windows, and you're trying to like sandwich yourself in between, trying to create that nice alignment. It's a very good posture just to work the hamstrings, especially the right hamstring, and also giving the torso a bit of a twist. So these are very beautiful twists, especially on the upper body, and the legs are working a lot here. Now rebend the front knee, and then take Peaceful Warrior once again, left hand back, right hand up. Find a nice stretch, feeling the obliques again stretch, and then windmill your hands down to the ground, coming into low lunge. Open the chest, looking forward. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in once again, just trying to strengthen the legs here, and then step forward, bringing the feet to touch. Now lift halfway, bringing your hands to your shin, and then exhale, release your hands down and step your right leg back, coming into full Crescent Warrior or the high lunge. The front knee is still bent, and then you want to feel like the right heel is pressing against the back. Keep lengthening from the sides as you bend the front knee even more, bringing the hands alongside the ears, and then you want your palms to mirror each other. Keep sinking the hips lower using the weight of the torso. And then you want to feel the power through the right heel as you bend the front knee more. Feel that work on the legs. This is how we strengthen and tone the leg muscles. Open into Warrior 2, so you spin yourself open, left hand forward, right hand back. Keep the front knee bent here, and then try to align your torso at the center, because the torso is actually giving you that extra weight that is pushing the hips a little bit forward, and then you bend in the front knee more. Keep gazing towards your left middle finger. This is a yoga practice. Then keep gazing more towards the front. You want to feel that nice stretch. The elbows are opening, the arms, the shoulders, all the way to the wrists and the fingertips, getting that bit of a stretch. Once you're done with your 5 breaths, take Peaceful Warrior. Now you take your right hand down on your right thigh, and then lift your left hand up, gazing towards the left palm, feeling that nice stretch on the obliques on the opposite side. The front knee is still bending a little bit more as you feel that nice gentle stretch. Bringing ease into the practice, and then take extended side angle. So bring your left forearm on your left thigh, and then slowly sweep your right hand up towards the front. And then you want to feel now this stretch all the way from your right foot to the right fingertips. And then you want to twist your chest open and then gaze towards the palm. Or if it's too much on your neck, you can just gaze forward. And just stay here, drawing lines with your body. Here's where yoga becomes artistry. You're trying to create these nice, beautiful lines with your body through your yoga practice. Keep gazing more towards that palm as you feel that nice stretch. Now take Peaceful Warrior. Now taking your right hand back, left hand flies up as you gaze towards your left palm, and then straighten the front knee, and then reach forward and come into Trikonasana or triangle pose. You can either place that left hand on your shin or slide it all the way to the ankles as you lift the right hand up towards the sky, aligning your shoulders on top of each other, feeling that nice twist on the torso as you take Trikonasana or triangle pose. You can also lift your ribs a little bit and then peel your right hand open and then feel that deep stretch as you take that asana. Keep gazing up towards the left hand rather, or you can even gaze forward if it's too much on your neck. So less is more in practice. You don't want to constrain yourself. And then you want to feel the inner thighs get the stretch. Now rebend the front knee and then take Peaceful Warrior, taking your right hand back once again, left hand lifts up. Feel that nice stretch, and then windmill the hands down, coming into low lunge. Bring in nice gentle movement. Open your chest here for a moment. Take a deep breath in and then step the right leg to meet the left. Now inhale, come into a bow, a forward fold, and then extended mountain pose. Rise up, taking those hands through your heart center, and then bring the hands by the sides of your body. Relax here for a moment. Yeah. Now take your left leg back and come into star pose, and then bring your feet to be parallel to each other. The palms reach up towards the sky into high prayer, and then stay here for a moment. Bringing those palms strong towards the sky, and then you're going to take Skandasana or the ninja squat. So see whether you can bend into your left knee, release your hands down on the ground, and then feel the extension of your right leg. And then you're supporting yourself on the left heel, and then just keep both hands down on the ground. And then you want to feel this nice hamstring stretch on the right leg. So you're flexing your right foot, and you can either gaze towards your toes or you can even gaze forward, but just bring some bit of ease. And you're also trying to teach your body a bit of balance on this side. Feeling that nice stretch. Now shift your weight now towards the right side and come into the low lunge once again. Gazing forward here for a moment. Just gaze forward there in your low lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You can always drop your knee down and then keep opening your chest, just to be able to feel that deep stretch. I'm just trying to bring ease into my knees. But ideally you can always keep the knee off the ground, just to be able to get a deeper stretch. Very good poses just to be able to tone the leg muscles and the joints and the muscles. And then you want to keep opening the chest. Inhale once again. Exhale. One more breath, fill up. And then step back into downward facing dog. Pedal those knees as you can bend one knee at a time as you find that stretch. Beautiful. So keep inhaling and exhaling in this posture as you gaze towards your feet. So all these things that we've done on one side, we are going to repeat them on the opposite side. Right? So now sweep your right leg up, coming into three-legged dog, and then so that you can bend that knee, open it towards the sky or the ceiling above you. It's a very good posture just to open the hips. You can even make circles with your ankles, and then so that you can step that leg between your hands, coming into low lunge once again. Lots of low lunges here today in this practice, but it's going to prepare you into the postures, and then come into warrior one. So in warrior one, you want to spin your back foot flat on the ground, and then take your hands alongside your ears, and then keep bending that front knee more, and stay here for a moment, inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. Keep reaching up even more, feeling that nice side body stretch. Exhale. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Warrior one is also a very powerful posture, just to be able to tone the leg muscles. And then from here, so that you can spin your back foot coming onto toes like you're in high lunge. Bring your hands into high prayer, and then to a count of 3, 2, 1, so that you can shift that weight forward, and so that you can find your balance. We call this warrior 3. Now you're flexing your back foot. You can stay with your hands in prayer, or you can even stretch your hands forward alongside your ears. Keep gazing down at the top edge of your mat. Anchor your gaze at one point that is not moving, and you're feeling all that weight on your standing foot. I love this posture. It's a very delicate balancing posture. Release by taking the left leg down. Bring your hands and then open into warrior 2. Then come into star pose once again. Bring in your palms and then come into gentleman's squat, or the ninja squat on the right side. So same posture we just did, but now you're getting the left leg is getting that stretch. So flex your left toes towards your face. You're supporting yourself with your fingertips on the mat, and then you're resting your right buttock on your right heel. And then keep gazing towards your left big toe in this posture and just feeling that nice stretch. It's a very beautiful stretch. Just be able to work those hamstrings. Just stay here for your 5 breaths, deep yogic breaths, and then when you are done, slowly shift your weight towards the left foot, coming into low lunge. Once again, we end up finding ourselves on the back of the mat, gazing forward into your low lunge. Inhale, open the chest. Take a few more breaths here. Exhale. And remember, you can always drop your back knee down if it's too much, just to bring ease into the practice. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale. And then step back into downward facing dog. You can pedal the knees one at a time just to bring water into the knees, and then keep melting the chest more. Left leg flies up, open into 3-legged dog, pointing that left knee towards the sky or the ceiling above you. And you're melting the chest even a little bit more. And then slowly step the left leg forward, come into low lunge, opening the chest, gaze forward even more here. Back foot is strong and on toes, and then rise up into crescent warrior. And then stay here for a moment, and then spin your back foot flat on the ground, coming into warrior 1. And then you want to stay here on warrior 1. Keep sinking the hips lower, and then try as much as you can to bend the front knee, as we have done before in this practice. And then spin your right foot onto your toes, so the back foot is now lifted, and then so that you can shift your weight forward, all the weight onto the standing foot, and come into warrior 3. So you're flexing the back foot or the lifted leg, so pointing the toes down towards the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly, as you anchor your gaze down on the top of the mat, you can release your right foot down on the ground, taking your hands alongside the ears, hands down on the ground, and step back into downward facing dog. Once again, shift your weight now into plank as we transition to the floor postures. Drop your chest down, and then relax the tops of the feet down, coming into crocodile posture. So where you relax your forehead on the hands, and just stay passive here for a moment. Take a few more breaths here, inhaling through the nose and out through the nose. In preparation for the next postures, now interlace your fingers behind your back and come into locust pose. So keep grabbing your fingers, and then to a count of 3, 2, 1, lift up, chest up, feet up, everything up, feeling that nice stretch in locust pose for 5. Good. 4, keep lifting the chest up and so that you can gaze up. 3, good. 2, keep lifting even higher, knees off the ground, and then slowly release. You can rest your favorite cheek on the ground here. Maybe start with the right cheek as you relax the tops of the feet down on the ground. So stay passive here for a moment before we prepare for the second locust pose and the final one for today. So ready when you are, so you can bring your chin and then interlace your fingers once again. And then when you're ready, to a count of 3, 2, and 1, lift up into full locust pose. So try to keep your chest as high as you can, lifting the chest even higher for 5, 4, 3, so that you can lift the legs even higher and the knees are off the ground. 2 and 1. Slowly rest, bringing your left cheek now on the ground. You can maybe bend your knees and start swinging them from side to side to massage your lower back like a car wiper. So you want to swing your knees to the right, swing them to the left, and then when you're ready, release them down. Bring your hands by the sides of your body and so that you can flip over and lie on your back. Stay passive here for a moment, and then Step your feet down on the ground and then crisscross your left ankle on top of your right knee, and then you can keep pushing the left knee more towards the front of the ground. Reclined pigeon. So we call this reclined pigeon pose. And then slowly, when you're ready, open your hands out like goalpost arms, and then so that you can bring your right knee down towards the ground. It will end up stepping the left foot down on the ground. It's a very beautiful, gentle twist to release the lower back, and then keep gazing towards your left shoulder. So as we embark on this 21-day challenge, I want you to focus on your practice. Feel the body unwind, feel the ease coming in each and every posture. Slowly return back to the position and then release the left leg. Now crisscross the right ankle on the left knee. Keep pushing the right knee open towards the front of the mat. And then when you're ready, as you keep pushing the right knee open, giving you that nice inner hip stretch now, so that you can take the left knee towards the left side as you step the right foot down. And then now you're gazing towards your right shoulder as you feel that nice twist on your lower back. Very beautiful posture here, just to be able to find ease on the lower back. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Once you're done with your breaths here and you feel like you're ready, you can slowly ease out of the posture and then release your legs down. Adjust yourself and then hug both knees towards your chest. Give yourself a hug one last time so that your forehead can meet your knees. And then when you're ready, stretch both legs forward and find your way into Shavasana, deep rest. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I will see you next week for yet another session of practice. Take one last deep breath in here, belly rises, and then exhale.